Obviously, as you all know, Obama was the next president of the United States. Woohoo! Did much better in some of the southern states than I thought he would. I thought that the Electoral College would be a little bit closer than that. I didn't think he was going to win Virginia. I thought Florida was going to be a lot closer. I thought that McCain might narrowly win California, but he didn't. So there you go. Epic sweep of the Electoral College. Yay, everybody. In my state, the Christians weren't able to keep down the stem cell research, so thankfully their stupid fucking book hasn't stopped people from getting life-saving cures. That's a win for everybody that loves humanity. Also, medical marijuana passed in Michigan. That's good, too. But, you know, it's disappointing that on the same night that we finally elect a black man as President of the United States, we continue to allow the Christians to take away the rights and suppress the rights of our gay Americans who have done nothing to hurt anyone, and their only crime is being labeled sinners in a best-selling book. I am so angry about that I'm incapable of yelling. Coughlin666 was very angry and he yelled. I don't think I can. You know, I've had about enough of this religious bigotry that is allowed to go on in my country, and I know most of you are as well. A lot of you are. I know there's some of you watching this or will eventually watch this, so like, oh, gays, fucking faggots, kill them all. Yeah, all I have to say to you is you are the scum of the earth. You are what is truly subhuman. You know, there's only 4 arguments that I've heard against gay marriage or holding down the rights of gays in general. We have 4 arguments. We have, well, it's a sin. God said it was a sin. Well, guess what? Said it before. Apparently I have to say it again. This is the United States of America, not the United States of God. This is not a country run by God or by your fucking cult. You dirty, evil bastards. Yes, I'm calling you Christians that would hold down the rights of your fellow human beings evil. So it's a sin, but that doesn't have any bearing here because this is not a theocracy. Keep your sins to your churches, your untaxed churches, you fucking bastards. Something about protecting the institution of marriage. What fucking institution of marriage? What? Where is it? I would like someone to show me the purity of this institution of marriage. You don't give a fuck about the word, don't give me that shit. And if you really do, if that's really your reason for holding down your fellow human beings because you don't want the word marriage corrupted, then you are not only an idiot, but you deserve the worst kind of punishment I can think of. In a country where over 50% at this point of heterosexual marriages fail, and where most people have, a lot of people have multiple divorces, I think we can just stop talking about this institution of marriage that needs to be preserved. Third, this new one that came up in the Proposition 8 thing, something about teaching gay marriage in school, which is the stupidest thing I've ever fucking heard. There's no such thing as teaching gay marriage in school. Anybody that believes that is fucking stupid. You're stupid beyond belief. Nobody who's going to teach gay marriage in school. They don't even teach heterosexual marriage in school. You think they're going to have a class called fag marriage that everybody's going to go to? No. So shut the fuck up. Stop dragging children into it. And the fourth argument is sort of a combination of two, but really it's the same argument. Something about how two same-sex people cannot raise a child the same way as two opposite-sex parents, which I think is just their way of saying it could go and turn the kids gay. First of all, there's no reason to believe that you need two opposite-sex parents to raise a child properly. Many people are raised by single fathers or single mothers, but they do not have what these people would consider the benefit of the opposite sex, or of both sexes involved in raising the child, and it doesn't seem to have any major impact on the children. And this whole thing about turning kids gay is the one that pisses me off the most, because the only way that that theory works is if being gay is a choice, and I cannot believe that we're still having this fucking argument. It's so stupid. They can basically tell now when a kid is going to be gay at an early age, which, though they haven't found any kind of gay gene that I'm aware of, I know that's what you Christians are looking for, you disregard science until it tries to help you prove a point. So we're basically, at this point, we know about 90% sure, I'm 100% sure, but for the sake of argument, I'll say 90% sure that being gay is a choice. Or not a choice, I'm sorry. Being gay, you're born gay. But for these people that say being gay is a choice, I'd have to ask, okay, Christian Joe, being gay is a choice, right? Yeah, it's a choice. Okay. You're saying that these gays have just as much of an ability, that they're equally attracted to women as to men, but they choose to fuck men in the ass. That's their choice. Yeah, it's a choice. Okay. They're equally attracted, right? Yep. So then that would mean, by that logic, that everyone is equally attracted to both sexes. That would mean that Christian Joe, or your local pastor, gets a hard-on when he sees the little boys or naked men just as much as when he sees a naked woman. And since that just isn't necessarily the case, though I know a lot of these people are closet homosexuals that just can't come to grips with what they are, it's just not the case for heterosexual men. If you are straight, you do not feel an attraction to other men. If this choice thing was true, you would feel an attraction to men as well, but you just would choose not to have sex with them. But you see, this logic, this straightforward, simple logic, doesn't work on these Christians. They have a mental retardation. They are fucking stupid. And I know a lot of moderates don't really care about the gays, but you prop up these people, and you don't say boo when they pull this bullshit. So you're just as much responsible to me. They're stupid. So any of atheists or secularist people that are watching this, Amazing Atheist said this a while ago, don't debate them with the intent of changing their minds. Do it for your own enjoyment, or maybe for the benefit of the people sitting on the fence. But you're just not going to be able to change their minds because they're fucking stupid. Yes, I'm calling you stupid. You are fucking stupid. Christians are dumb. Are atheists all smarter than Christians? Not necessarily. Am I smarter than you? Yes. Because there's plenty of atheists with bigotries. I'm telling you, though, right now, Christians, you are stupid. You're hateful. You're evil.